Hello dear Capricorns, welcome back to my channel, and this is your reading for the month of June 2022. So let's begin shuffling. Hope the last month was as I predicted. Do let me know in the comments if that resonated with you. As you can see that one card has fallen down. I'm gonna take that for the first week. Second week. Third week. Fourth week. And fifth week. Okay. Those who are new to my channel, please note that this is a reading directly from the book of Nostradamus, and I use two decks of Nostradamus only, one with major arcana and one with the normal stars, moon, suns and spheres card, just for better clarity. So let's see. First week is the Justice card, second week is the Burning Tower, third week is the Nine of Suns, fourth is the Moon, and fifth is the Suns. Alright then, I'll show you the cards before I begin the reading. First week has the Three of Swords and the Justice card. Let's clarify with Nostradamus what that means for you. Justice, Peace, and Three of Swords. Justice and Three of Swords, please. Okay. So I see with the Justice card here, a lot of balance and harmony is coming to your life in the first week of June. Okay, there's going to be a fair outcome. So if you guys are dealing with law cases, then it will be a fair outcome. Things will be in your favor most probably. And if you think that this is not what I really wanted from the outcome, then understand that it's going to be fair. There will be justice for all. So whatever decision that is being taken around this time will be fair to all, will be just to all. There's going to be impartiality, there's going to be balance, there's going to be honor. With the Three of Swords, it talks about you having that kind of power and celebrity status in the first week of June. So maybe some of your business is increasing, the success is beginning to develop. Finally, your product, your business is finally paying off. Your hard work is finally paying off. You have become the person of importance. People look up to you. It is also a card of generous employment. So if you are in a job, it is that you have attained some sort of prestige at your workplace, if not a higher position. You know, people are looking up to you. Maybe you cracked a deal or something like that. You may be hired to do all kinds of work and find that you gain admiration for the way in which you achieve your aims. You work well with others and your reputation grows. The spiritual aspect of the card suggests a deepening of inner awareness or coming into greater alignment with the spiritual powers that support you. But in all such matters, there is a shadow side, and that is talking about the card if that is reversed. And thankfully I do not do a reversed reading, because somehow the cards have the negative meaning as well when they are upright. So all in all, I think it's a brilliant reading. At least in the first week we are getting justice, you are getting the fame and the celebrity status. So looks like your work is looking really good. Since the first week, both the cards talk about your work, so I can't really see what's happening in your love life. Maybe your focus is your work right now, at least in the first week of June, Capricornians. Let's begin. Let's move to the second week. I'm fumbling today, am I not? Okay, so we have the Eight of Moons and the Burning Tower. This is your second week. The Burning Tower usually brings sudden changes, abrupt changes, and you'll be like, oh my god, what just happened? So let's see what that means for you. Burning Tower and the Eight of Moons. See, there will be sudden and shocking change. Okay, with sudden and shocking change comes the doubt and fear of an outcome. Of course, when, for example, COVID happened, right, and things had to shut or things had to take a remote phase. So what did you do? The first first instant reaction as a human, we would be like fear. Oh my god, as an employer, you'd be like, how will it work? How will we work? How will my business work? Will we earn money? So there is some sort of sudden change that is going to happen in your life in the second week of June, and with that is going to be there is going to be fear of the outcome. There is going to be doubt whether this is going to work or not, because this is something which is not your decision. Why the sudden changes happen, why the burning tower is here in the picture. It happens because when we are not taking an action towards where our life path is, the universe kind of interprets our journey. I'm sorry, I'll just shut that door. So the universe kind of interprets our journey, and it puts us on the right path. So it may be sudden, it may be shocking, but understand that it is only putting you on the right path. So maybe some government rules changed around you, something happened that you had to take that path instead of that, which is obviously causing you a lot of doubt and change. Know that the burning tower is there to only clear your path. It is breaking down of old structures, old habits. Maybe you have been doing something and suddenly you are, for example, ill. Right now you might suffer with some sort of illness, and which will put you on the right path. Maybe you're like, okay, you have been eating too much of junk or unhealthy habits, or not drinking enough water, or spending a lot of time on your phone, or not taking enough sleep, which caused you some sort of illness, and now you are forced to, okay, you are forced to change your path, you are forced to change your lifestyle, you're forced to take proper sleep, proper food, you're forced to take care of your diet. Stuff like that is going to happen in your second week. So it could be work, it could be a personal life. It is like breaking down of old structures, it is like cleansing energy, it is like clearing your path. It is basically putting you on the right path. When the universe sees that you have been on a wrong path for a very long time, it kind of interferes with your journey and puts you on the right path. It is also about reassessment. So you're reassessing that, oh my god, I've been doing this wrong for so long. Maybe in your work or personal life you realize that I've been treating my partner wrong, not giving enough attention, or doing the wrong things, or infidelity. So you maybe get caught around this time, and that is how you're forced to now be a better person, be a better man, be a better woman for your partner. So that kind of thing is there. I can also see that there's tenderness and attachment. Like it also says that when you're taking on a new role, or when you're in a new relationship, you remain at best uncertain. A strange sense of disappointment may overwhelm you. So I feel that whatever you're doing right now is new to you, and that's why you are like scared. You can see that I'm distracted because the door is constantly opening and closing. So I'll close it properly once and for all, so that I can focus on the reading. I'm really sorry, you guys. Just give me a second. Yeah, so here I am. So that is what is happening. So you can expect sudden changes in your personal life and your professional life. It is going to put you on the right path. So if you were into infidelity, Capricornians, then you will be forced to be on the right path. If you were not, if you were being mean to your partner, you're not giving her or him enough attention, infidelity, like I said, because that's the most common, and disrespecting. So I think something will suddenly switch in your mind, which will put you on the right path, and thank God for that. Getting to the third week, we have the 9 of Suns and the 1 of Bears. Let's see what that means for you. Yeah. So as we can see that you were definitely uncertain about this new relationship that you have, or this new work that you have. Now we can see that it is giving birth to something new, that there are beginnings, there is creativity, there is invention, there is enterprise. So whatever you're worrying about, thankfully I can see that it is being put to the right path. Things are kind of clearing up. You can easily sense what your next step is going to be. So you're able to kind of de-stress yourself. Now see, when we are scared, or when we fear, when we can't see the outcome, now I think you can see things clearly in your relationship, in your personal life and your professional life. You can see things clearly, and that's why it is kind of bringing you that kind of clarity, that kind of happiness. There are beginnings, so there is happiness, there is prosperity, there is also accomplishment and good fortune. So I feel that whatever you set your mind to do, You were definitely scared initially, but you are on the right path right now. You're very happy with your decision too. Getting to your fourth week, we have the moon and we have the abyss. Your intuition may be heightened around this time. So if you have to make certain decisions at your workplace and you're confused as to what to do, please listen to your gut feeling, as you call it, or intuition, or what your conscience is trying to tell you, because that is what you have to rely to around this week. That is the fourth week of June. You can do that towards the end of June also, or throughout. Maybe your intuition will be heightened throughout, but more so I think towards the end of June. At best you can see that this is a female. This card portrays a female, okay. Since this is not a gender specific reading, but I'll tell you that I do sense feminine energy around your life, okay. You have a very mature and perceptive woman in your life who is gifted with, vision, who has visionary gifts. So she's a visionary. She can see, plan through things, and guide you in the right way. There is quickness, there is accuracy, there is grace and wisdom. So basically the card is saying that her presence in a reading calls us to take stock of where we are and what we truly desire. Whatever we think we have asked, there may be a deeper meaning beneath the more superficial question. So you have to really trust, like I said, moon and this card. Oh my god, you really have to go within and ask yourself, what do I really desire? For example, you have been wanting a stable relationship, okay, but you are on you are on a dating app, but you're looking out and you have eyes everywhere, so you're not able to focus on one person. How are you going to get that one person? Tell me that. I'm sensing that some of you might be doing that, okay. So it's like the most superficial question, but the answer is somewhere deep inside. Do you want 10 people or do you want one committed stable relationship? Because I can see that you're not getting happiness from it, right? Because you want that kind of stability, you want that kind of commitment, you want all those good things, but at the end of the day, what do you have to do to achieve that? You have to commit. You also have to commit, right? You also have to give it time. You also have to give it honesty, loyalty, care, love, whatever is needed for your relationship. So you will have to give it in order to get it, right? The moon also talks about a period of increase. So your dreams might be heightened, your intuition might be heightened. There are tidal changes. The moon affects the tidal changes in the sea. So some sorts of changes are happening inside you. You are realizing that something is missing, or there is something that I am not doing right. So I have to correct it. That kind of, I would call it spiritual awakening sort of a thing is happening inside you. You are understanding what you really want from inside. Sometimes we are just living our life, having fun, meeting 10 people, not caring about anybody. Now I think you somewhere realizing that I need that person. Maybe you like one person, but at the same time you like her and him and her and him. That goes whatever you're interested in, whoever you're interested in rather. So if you're a boy, for example, you're Capricornian and you're watching this, and you're on dating app, you like one person, but at the same time you're not giving what's required for a relationship, right? You have your eyes on every other girl in the club when you go out, or you're always texting and not paying attention to your partner, or you are still, you have matched with a person, but you're still on a lookout and you're still chatting with 10 other people. I think now you're beginning to question all those things. There are hidden influences, there is deception. So somebody around you may be trying to take advantage of your heart. So, take care of that. Take advantage of you in business also. Maybe somebody is using you in some way. Maybe they have invested. Maybe it's a woman and she has invested in your business, but at the same time, she's invested only because you don't go anywhere. So that it could be anything. Just take it what resonates with you. Just take it what's really happening in your life. Just take the examples that I'm giving you and see what is it that you have to be careful about. Is somebody really using you? Be aware. Trust your intuition. If you feel that, oh my god, I think I should not trust the person, then don't trust the person. Last week, the 5th week of June, there is 3 of moons and there is 4 of suns. Ending on a good note, definitely Capricornians. Why am I calling you that? There's something really wrong with me today. Okay, then. Why I said ending on a good note is because you are celebrating something and I'm really happy about that. So you're homecoming. So if you live away from your parents or your natural habitat, then you're coming back home. You're meeting society, your old friends, childhood friends, people you haven't met in a long time. There's going to be some sort of alliance. There's some sort of reunion that is going to be happening. You are going to spend time with a lot of people. So definitely going out and partying a lot towards the end of June. Stay in the country. Maybe some of you are traveling and spending time away from your home. There is going to be celebration. There's going to be success. There's going to be fruitfulness and reward for your hard work. So if you have been working really hard towards your work, maybe your work is I feel away from where your parents live or where you live. So maybe it's in another city or country or state, and you're coming back home after the end of the month to celebrate that month's success. Maybe your business is doing well or your job is doing well. Now you're home for your holidays, spending time with the family, maybe going out away in the city, in the countryside. It also means healing. So some of you, if you have suffered illness like I was talking about in the earlier week, so you are now recovering and you're sort of celebrating it with your friends and family or loved ones. Okay, there is perfection also, and some of you who have been like I talked about birth also, right? So it could actually mean actual birth. It could mean new beginnings that I was talking about for your work. It could actually mean new beginnings or birth in your personal life. So some of you might be expecting around this time. You can expect pregnancy news, positive news. You can expect actual birth of the child if you're already expecting and your dates are around the corner. So all sorts of good things are happening. So definitely it was a little hodgepodge in between because universe interpreted and some sudden changes are expected, but you're definitely ending June on a good note. That is what my message for you is, Capricornians. So take care of yourself and I will see you next